Good morning, my dear students. Today we are going to start our chapter, The Third Level, written by Jack Finney. In this story, it runs as follows. Charlie one evening leaves his office a little late. He wants to reach home as early as it is possible. Means he was in great hurry. So he decides to travel not by bus but by train. He climbs down 2 levels at the Grand Central Station. Then he gets lost. He walks on and on. Means he was going continuously here and there. He hears some sound. He follows it and reaches the 3rd level. Where does he reach? He reaches to the 3rd level. Everything there bears the stamp of the late 19th century. What were the things? The people, their dressage, the newspaper, the currency, all takes him to the 19th century. Means all the things belongs to 19th century. Then the Sam sends him a letter of invitation dated July 18, 1894. What was the date? July 18, 1894. And advise him to keep looking for the 3rd level. And what happens in this story? The presidents of the railroads, New York Central and the New York, New Haven and Hartford, will produce a lot of evidence to support their view that there are only 2 levels in the tube railroad. But the narrator Charlie 31 says there are 3 levels. What does he say? There are 3 levels. He has no doubt about it because he has already been on the 3rd level of the Grand Central Station. He consults a doctor, Sam, to make sure that he is mentally fit. But the doctor said that it was only his waking dream with fulfillment. He even suggested that the narrator was only trying to escape from reality because of his sense of insecurity, fear, war, and worry. All his friends also agreed with the doctor. The narrator Charlie has the hobby of stamp collecting. That may also be called a temporary escape from facing the real world. But the narrator disagrees with this explanation. His grandfather also was a stamp collector. What was his grandfather? Was a stamp collector. And in those days, life was peaceful and secure. So there was no need to escape from anything. President Roosevelt was also a stamp collector. As you know that there is not any kind of work is small. We can do any work. All the work are equal. It is the first part and we will read second part after next time.